Hello, my name is Sarah and I'm a pre-sales engineer at RSM. In this video, I will be demonstrating the Cash360 dashboard functionality. Cash360 is NetSuite's out-of-the-box offering for cash forecasting that's available in the Suite Apps Marketplace for download. Once you have downloaded the Suite app, the Cash360 becomes available to those who have the proper permissions to view it. This is the home page of the Cash360 dashboard. You'll notice at the top right, I can filter this to my subsidiaries, where in this example, I can filter to consolidated or individual subsidiaries. In the action section, I have quick links into other areas of NetSuite that provide detail of the data I'm viewing on my dashboard. For instance, the option to view invoices and vendor bills, as well as approving invoices and viewing related reports like the AP and AR aging. I can see my overall cash position here, showcasing the bank balance, my anticipated receivables, and anticipated payables. And as I scroll down, I can see additional detail in my cash forecast. You'll notice I'm forecasting for 6 weeks at this time, and that is controlled in the Preferences page that I will show you momentarily. The cash forecast portlet is comprised of inflow and outflow dollars that are expected, leaving us with our forecasted bank balance shown in the forecasted field. Further down in the page, we also have access to some detail on our AR aging and AP aging here, where I can see values of amounts, total number of transactions, and number of customers and vendors. If I filter the dashboard to a different subsidiary, that is also going to filter the additional pages, which I will show you next. The cash forecast page shows me additional detail of my expected inflows and outflows over my respective forecasting time frame. Here we can see I've got some inflow through my accounts receivable and outflow through various sources. This includes my accounts payable, but also my account categories or additional values that I can manually add myself. You'll notice I have a line here showcasing an asterisk next to employee appreciation events, and that is denoting that this is an additional value that has been added. I can also see my net balance and closing balance, again filtered through the forecasting time frame I have selected. The forecasting time frame, as well as those account categories and additional values, are controlled in the Preferences subtab. This is where I'm controlling how I am forecasting on my dashboard. So you'll notice I have a couple options for adjusting this to 5 days, 4 weeks instead of 6 weeks, 12 weeks, 3 months, and 6 months. I can also make adjustments here to include opening balance, include sales orders, and include purchase orders. The account categories allows me to tag multiple NetSuite General Ledger accounts to one account category that will show a rolled up amount in my cash forecast. For instance, we have payroll and related expenses and rent expense as my categories that are being used in forecasting, and you can see reflected here on my cash forecast, rent expense and payroll and related expenses lines. These categories can be set up in your account category list, so you can see my 2 examples here. And on this very user-intuitive setup is where I'm selecting what accounts should roll up to this account category. Back on my Preferences page, I can also see my additional values that have been added as either inflow or outflow. So you'll notice I have employee appreciation events with a specific date that I'm anticipating a $2,000 outflow that will recur for 12 months. Again, if we look back at our cash forecast, we can see that reflected here and denoted specifically in the week that's relevant to that additional value setup. If I make an adjustment here on my preferences, for instance, to changing to 12 weeks and select Save, that will make an instant update to my Cash360 dashboard. We can see that the forecasting has been adjusted for 12 weeks instead of for 6 weeks. Thank you for watching this video on NetSuite Cash360 dashboard capabilities.